Hey, it's Faith from Finding Faith's Future, and today I want to give a little backstory on how we have been simplifying, decluttering, and working towards minimalism. If you stick around, I still have a 2-minute tip and a double your declutter tip also coming up next. We are a family of 7. We have 5 kids, 1 dog, and a husband that travels for work. I stay at home, we homeschool, and it was just time to simplify our home. I got overwhelmed after having our 5th baby in December 2019. I was starting to get back into the routine come, a few months postpartum, and then COVID hit and then we're forced to be at home, and I'm just trying to get back into routine. I'm trying to catch up on all the things that, we relaxed over the holidays and having the baby and stuff. But not only did I start being overwhelmed, at first I didn't realize it was just the stuff in our home. It started with me being overwhelmed just by looking around at all of the projects my husband and I started and didn't finish. Our home actually turned into a fixer-upper. We didn't buy it to be a fixer-upper, but there's not one room in this home we have not touched and did a big DIY on. Bathroom makeover, and I know I have my staining solid wood door. I have a video on staining those. So that's where it started. I thought I was just overwhelmed by a lot of physical, mentally seeing all these things that aren't finished and feeling a little behind. But then I started realizing it was actually the stuff in our home. I had always been kind of wowed with minimalism. We do not have a bunch of stuff in our bedroom. I love that. We don't have big collages. We don't have a lot of decor in our room and stuff. But then I go out and see, each of the kids have their own shelf on our bookcase, and it gets filled up with projects and books and stuff. And I realize that it visually drives me nuts. So I have to have them clean that up. When I started realizing it was the stuff, I started to realize, okay, what can I do? What can I do today? What can I implement that will make things easier? Because just recently I came across a quote that really hit me. And it's, the more stuff that comes into our home is the more that we have to manage. And I'm already a stay-at-home mom. I'm already a homeschool mom. I'm a mom of 5. My husband travels and works, so I have all that responsibility, not only for him to be able to travel, but all of the responsibility I have when he's not at home. So I realized if I could pare down what's on my plate, it would make life a little easier. So I started with the normal things, like in the spring, when we switched kids' clothes from winter to spring to summer, I transitioned those clothes, but I also decluttered as I was doing it, like when I'm taking winter stuff out, because, girl stuff gets saved for the next girl and so on. That's just a frugal tip in general. But I pared down stuff that wasn't in good condition. I pared down stuff that I knew that my older daughter likes, but my younger daughter would probably not wear, because they have 2 different styles. So I donated or got rid of the stuff that was not in good condition also. But it also meant when I went to buy things, or when I got out, the older child's clothes for the younger child, I also went through that again before it got moved to closets, because I was realizing that even the kids' clothes closet was stuffed full, but they would only wear 5 to 8 outfits on rotation, because it's just what they liked, whether it was comfortable or they preferred that color or it was that style or whatever. So it was easy to start paring down the kids' clothes, and of course I did that with my own stuff. Then I started going through a kitchen drawer, or I would have the kids clean out their bookcase, or I started throwing away toys that were actually, maybe the kids played with them, maybe they didn't, but they were literally broken toys. It also meant when I was buying stuff for the baby, I wasn't buying as many things. Even though I'm a seasoned mom, it's easy to overbuy still after having multiple kids sometimes. Simplifying things that were coming into the house, being careful of what else I'm buying. Anything I could do in 2 minutes or less. This doesn't have to be, this is more a simplifying tip necessary than decluttering. It can also work for decluttering, like for instance, we're going to get the mail. I normally go through the mail as I'm walking back to the house, but if you just take your pile of mail and take it inside and just dump it somewhere, it accumulates, right? So 2 minutes or less, I am walking back from the house going through my mail, and I immediately go to the trash can and throw the stuff that I don't need away before I even bring the actual mail into the house. And then once I bring it in, if it's a grocery ad I want to look through, I put it with my grocery list and menu planning stuff. And then if it's a bill, it goes in the bill folder to be dealt with on bill day. And everything else gets tossed, or, you know, it doesn't even come to the house yet. It also works for just simplifying your house. Like, I go into the bathroom to change the baby and I notice that the washer is done. So I have 2 minutes, I can switch from the washer to the dryer. Now if the dryer's done and I need to fold that load, probably takes more than 2 minutes. So I either wait till later when it's in better opportune time to do the laundry, or I get the kids to help me to jump in and to just tackle that laundry then. But if it's 2 minutes or less, I just do it then, because if not, I'm actually thinking about it, whether I'm thinking about it or subconsciously trying to keep track of it. Like, oh, I wonder how much that medical bill is that I saw in the mailbox this morning. But I'm thinking about it because I didn't simply open it when I brought the mail in. Or, hey, I need to remember to switch laundry later, or I'm busy with the baby and then I go out there and I want to tell the kids to help switch over laundry and then I forget because I got sidetracked with something else. The 2-minute tip has helped simplify my life, not only in decluttering, but just simplifying my life. Another tip is just to start small, like already switching over the seasonal decor or seasonal clothes. Like I said, I'm going through it as I'm putting it away and as I'm getting the new stuff out. So I'm decluttering and simplifying twice on the same thing. Now, I don't want to be complete minimalist, I don't think. I'm not there yet. Not the one fork, one plate, one cup kind of person. I know people that do that, and I have watched a lot of videos and I've talked to some people and it works really well. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way to simplifying a whole lot. I wish I would have done more videos over the last 10, 11 months. But I do have some videos coming up about decluttering and our home and maybe some projects that I'm working on. So I do want to share more, but I just thought I'd give you kind of a starting off point of where we came from and where we're at right now. What, buddy? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You want to say hi?
Who is it?
Nothing. Just me and you. I love you.